comfortable when they can like, oh, I've met him, I've seen him, I've talked to him, as opposed to, yeah, he hit me up on Twitter, some random dude, I don't know. You know what I mean? Like, if you can go there and you can chop it up with people and they can like, yo, I got you, I'm gonna lock you in, I can lock your number in, I'm gonna remember your face. That, you know, it's just words can't describe how important that is, and you know, the networking is just something that you got to get out there.
There's no right way to do it. As long as you take the time to learn it and learn it well, that you have a sound that can't nobody match, then you're good. You know what I mean? So,
cool. All right. Anybody else have a question? State your name and get you on camera quick.
My name is Giovanni. Just curious, did you graduate from school? What degree did you get?
Yeah, I graduated from UGA, man. I got a funny degree. It's called Recreation and Leisure Studies. It was the quickest way I can get out of college. I promised my mom I'd graduate because I was like, I know I wanted to do music, but I made a promise to her that I would graduate. So I went to the counselor, a school counselor, and I was like, what can I get out of here in 2 years? And she was like, well, there's this major right here. I was like, sign me up. So I was like, that's what it's basically event planning, which you know we throw a lot of events, so it comes in handy every now and then. But yeah, you know what I mean. Shoot, if you're in school, do it. You know, I would say a degree is great because it gives you something to fall back on. And if you can go to get a degree in music, I would do that. Like that's something that I wish as an undergrad I could have gone back and done, is get a degree in music, because that's something that like you learn how to be technical with things, and you learn how to work with actual musicians. That's something that is a valuable thing to know. So if you're in school for music, I would say keep going with it and get that degree. So we formed this company, man. After I literally, as soon as I got that diploma, man, I went up to Mike. I don't know if y'all know, this is Mike. That's Chick-fil-A one day and said, yo, I'm trying to do this full time, man. I need your help on the business side of it. He was like, bet, I'm down to work, and we just started grinding from there. We went, whatever we had to do, we did it. You know what I mean? If we had to stay up to 3 in the morning, stay up to 7 in the morning to get a session done, we did it, and we just been grinding ever since. So I mean, if you know this is what you want to do, man, hit the ground running. Like the moment you're done, the moment you consider yourself a professional, you're a professional. So that's all I can say. Hit the ground running.
All right, appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Anybody else? Good, sir.
How's it going? My name is Jack Preston from South Georgia. I had a question. I remember there was a time when you had like kind of a fro. When you cut off your fro, do you feel like there was a stylistic change in your production style as well?
That lose my powers. I used to have wild hair. Well, it was more of a nature thing versus anything. You get older, man, hair doesn't start coming as easy as it used to. But no, I mean, just kept it wondering. I've worked, me and him worked together.
Reason Rewire.
Okay.
And I've had some issues going, like, just try to keep things different, like go from Logic and just work in Logic, or go to Reason, and now I feel like I can't live one without the other.
Oh, yeah.
I always need to keep doing Rewire. How often do you go back to just one individual DAW?
I mean, I live mainly in Logic, I would say that, but if I'm like I said, when I use a lot of samples, I go back, I do a lot of rewire in between Reason. But sometimes I get a nostalgic feel where I was like, I'm just trying to see if I can still remember how to do stuff in Reason fully. Sometimes it works, sometimes you're like, ugh. I need to stick back to what I know right now. It's a lot of things. If you haven't done something in a while, you can be a little rusty at it. So choose whichever one, and if working with both of them works, then do it. But only thing I ever encounter is that sometimes it can shut down. It can be running too much at one time sometimes. So you gotta be wary of that. Just save things a lot.
Cool. Got time for one more question. Check us out, iStandardProducer.com. We out. All right, man.
Yeah.
That's why we invented